But let me show y'all like one thing. I just really this nigga. I don't know. He like y'all don't know what I'm finna say. Understand? This is Steve Harvey type nigga. I like Steve Harvey. Yeah. Y'all, our generation, that Steve Harvey shit. Them Steve Harvey suits, 90s and 2000s, whatever. They still dress like that. It's not just him. Them long ass suits, whatever. And but this nigga, so that's why I was talking about my car, washing my car. So I went to the store and, as a matter of fact, yeah, I did a live real quick. I think no, I didn't. No, I didn't. So now I'm coming back, and yeah, they're mad. So they got one of these niggas. What I call, I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, he got his Steve Harvey suit on, I guess, and he's older. It look like he may be 60. And I guess he think he fucking with me. And it's not even about looks or outfit. Cause like I said, I ain't even got no socks on, t-shirt, washing the car. This ain't about none of that. But I made this nigga mad, trust me, cause he trying to bob his head like me. And that has not, when a nigga like me bob his head, it's not that we care if anybody looking at us. We feeling the music we listening to. And so he's trying to mock me. I can't say what really. Hear ye, come on, come on. It's the first annual G Nigga, all my dogs are invited, so don't enlighten. This is the first. Let me show Check it out right here on the station that plays only platinum hits. Well, that's why I brought out a little stand. You can call the number 21 for those Janet Jackson tickets. So call in 310 DAPOUND. Yeah, he almost got himself fucked up. And so, yeah, there you go right there, right? He got a red truck. You can't really see him. He looks at me on purpose and he's you sit like I said, you can't see him. He got his little, the Steve Harvey hat on and all that shit. Like nigga, oh shit. Normally I can accept gang stalking and just keep going. I really don't give a fuck, but something about this nigga really irked me. I never, you know, we all had respect for niggas. I always still do. Niggas that's older than me. Yeah, exactly. The Steve Harvey shit, I never did. By the 90s, lame ass shit. Birmingham, they got a lot of stores. They sell them as suits. They got cheap ones for $100. Steve Harvey might be like, I paid 2,000. A tailor. I paid 5,000. Whatever. It's the finest, but that shit lame. Always since the beginning, since the Steve Harvey show. Always, I'm not dissing him. Like, well, I never liked him as a comedian, and it's not. I'm not mad, but I'm just saying it's not personal like that. It's not jealous. Remember. Hell, you remember Def Comedy Jam by the night when Def Comedy Jam came out? Well, Ben came, but I never got to see it for real. Martin Lawrence, because I was in the army, and I really, it's not that I didn't have, even when I was off, I'm 19, 20, I'm in Fayetteville, 86, so I'm not sitting at home watching TV. My off time, I'm out in them little Fayetteville streets or whatever, the club. I just, so I barely saw any of them episodes. But so it's not any hate against Steve Harvey like that. I just never. But I remember I remember he was on Showtime. I didn't like him too much then. This is like 1991. I don't know. I'm not finna look it up. Before he was the host, everybody else, I remember. No, he was like one of you got the what's the name for Showtime? The lineup. You got a guest and you got a host, more than Sinbad, all of them. Then you got one group come on. Then I think they do some comedian they introduce. Then they got the Sandman in them with the Showtime amateur night or whatever, all that shit from the 1940s. But my point is, he was one of them but he wasn't on amateur night. He was just one of the comedians. I mean, that was like in between the after. Matter of fact, and I never liked him. I never since the first time I saw him. Then he hosted. So this had nothing to do with hate. I was like 8, 17. I don't know how old it was. It had nothing to do with, at that time, Bernie Mac won and they homeboys. As far as being famous, he was working his way up. Bernie Mac, all them, I don't remember. No, I'm baby kids. I'm just saying it had nothing to do with that. I just didn't like him like that. Never did too much, but he did have some funny. That matter of fact, on Showtime, his joke. I remember the Mitch Green, the one that got the fighting with Mike Tyson. That was his funny joke. The funniest shit that he and it was real funny. He was like, y'all seen Mitch, that I ain't gonna say it. Look it up. Look up to Steve Harvey, Mitch Green. He's like, that shit was funny. But other than that, to this day. So so this dude today, he pull up again, the same shit. These niggas still, but see, they always hate on gangsters. It's been like that since the 80s. And it's not they're good dude. That's what I'm talking about. It's not that they're good and better and take care of their family. That's what I'm telling you. That's that Jesse Jackson, all that jelly witchcraft. Witchcraft. I'm telling you, that's why God had us, we had no other way. He had no, he's God. He could, yeah, but we don't understand. Remember, if you know about God and Jesus, we don't understand. I'm not trying to clean it up. That he knew that all these hater ass Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, all these jealous ass old ass niggas, and it's not, oh, you hating on us, we want to commit crime. I went in the army. Yeah, to them, they didn't like none of that. Yeah, you think you better there? To this day, to this very second, this literal second that I just said that, they're still mad that I fucking, that they couldn't get me 30 years ago. And I ain't talking about gangster shit. Yeah, that's what they mad about. They probably, all these, remember that's what they used to say, y'all gonna get killed. No, they mad. Because a lot of us, we figured it out. It wasn't, let us get out of here because we scared. We just, this shit is bullet, that's what they mad about. And remember, they still, all these community activists, they still trying to live off black on black crime. All of them. They got a whole bunch of, now they got a whole Ben Crump. They got a whole bunch of young junior trying to, they're the ones keeping all this shit up about we can't make it, so they can live without actually working. Jesse Jackson, all of them. And Jesse and Al Sharpton, they old as hell, but they're devil worshippers. He's Reverend Jesse Jackson, but yeah, we all I had to figure this out the hard way in the last 6 years. It was him. And it wasn't even like I looked up. That's what I'm saying. That's why I never looked up to him all these years. I remember goddamn the Tawana Brawley case with Al Sharpton. I was a little kid in New York. I remember when it happened, when it was on the news, like tonight, tonight, whatever, what is it, Thursday? 5 o'clock news, whoops, she got raped by these ditch turners. Yeah, so I remember when it happened, a week or whenever, turned out she lied. I remember when Al Sharpton was, these white and it has nothing to do with me being on their side. Like I said, these motherfuckers are pieces of shit. And y'all niggas, like I said, if you do anything, you need to be able to do anything to stand up to the goddamn, the niggas that gonna call you a sellout for telling the truth. If you do anything for your child, I do anything. You and your baby mama, your wife, y'all married. That's what you need to do. That's what I'm trying to tell you, what God love. That's what God love. You're not gonna make it. Your kids ain't gonna, I'm trying to tell you, this ain't no, don't talk about my, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you ain't gonna get none here. I can say what I want. I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you the fucking truth. I'm the only one trying to save your kids and your future, if you ain't gonna have future grandkids. This ain't no, that's what I'm saying, that all that compassion shit. Don't say that. Don't like somebody get killed, a little young nigga get killed. We're not supposed to help the other families and kids to why this dude got killed so they can teach their kid not to do it. We're all supposed to just be quiet. That's what I'm saying. That's the devil. That's the devil. Don't say no. They're mourning. No, you're disrespectful. You're being disrespectful. They want more dead people. That's called a blood sacrifice. They sacrificing your kids to the devil. They sacrificing them. Y'all with that shit. I mean, if you with it, that's fine. That's why I said you can't get none. If that's what you with, hey, it's all good. I'm telling you, y'all finna get wiped out. Trying to tell you. Real talk. Believe me now, listen to me later. Either way, you're gonna find out the hard fucking way.